Happy birthday, Mama Ida ODINGA. Happy anniversary, 50 years of marriage to Raila's family. Raila and Ida have been together for 50 years. This means that Raila married at the age of 28. It is very, very difficult, ladies and gentlemen, to be the wife of Raila ODINGA. Raila ODINGA is a man with the heart of a lion. Ida is a lady with the heart of a queen. And for many years, this family has actually faced a lot of difficulties, especially during a campaign. You know, we cannot stay in a day without mentioning the name Raila ODINGA. When Raila ODINGA came back, he was able to have that occasion, and he gave the wife a number of gifts, including perfumes. And this was a challenge to many of us. Again, when you look at Raila ODINGA, when I saw the family, you know, especially in 2007, when he won the elections and was rigged out by the deep state, and the victory was given to Mwai Kibaki, and Kibaki was sworn in at night. I remembered Mother Ida ODINGA, because already, you know, she could have been the first, the first lady. And when you look at Ida, you see somebody who has all the qualities of the mother of the nation. When you look at Raila ODINGA, you see all the qualities of Nelson Mandela. When you look at the way the government, successive government, have treated this family, it has not been fair at all. You remember, it is, I think, in 1983, is it 1983, that Raila ODINGA went for detention. I think 9 years. And during that time, during that period, his mother died while he was in prison. Again, Ida, who was a teacher, I think Kenya High, was sacked by the TSC simply because of political reasons. But this woman stood with Raila ODINGA. This woman stood very firm, and she has never given up. Again, tumewahi kuona vile ambavyo hii familia iliteswa sana all the way. In fact, Raila has never known peace mpaka wakati ambapo Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta decided to have a handshake with him. Kwa sababu, again, in 2013, we know very well that none of the two candidates, that is Raila ODINGA and Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, managed to get over 50% plus one vote. That is true of the matter. Maybe Uhuru had more votes, but he had not achieved the 50% plus one mark. That is a fact. Vile ambavyo huwa anafanya is just a matter of topping up. Again, you remember this man, Raila ODINGA, the way he supported Mwai Kibaki. He made Kibaki the president. But many people don't realize this. Again, when you look at Raila ODINGA, you cannot talk of Kibaki's legacy without mentioning the name of Raila ODINGA. He was a road minister. Indeed, Thika Superhighway and many bypasses that traverse our country is the brainchild of Raila ODINGA. That is the truth of the matter. Mgala muwe na haki mpe. Again, come 2017, Raila won the elections. He was rigged out. None other than the Supreme Court that declared the 2017 general elections as null and void. It was full of illegalities and irregularities. It was nullified. But Raila did not participate in the repeat elections because, according to him, nothing had changed. IBC was the same IBC, and there was nothing they are going to do. So many people have never understood why Raila ODINGA decided to boycott that elections. It's because of the IBC. Na kulingana naye hakuna lolote ambalo lilikuwa limebadilika. Come 2022, the man, I strongly believe, won the elections. And I want to be proved wrong by those people who have been arguing otherwise. Let the servers be opened. And one thing I know is that the servers will be opened. One day, they'll be opened. They may not be opened during William Samoei Ruto's reign, but one day, one time, whether Raila Amolo Odinga will be alive or not, the one president will come, and many people will be surprised to see that Raila had won the elections. Again, when I remember the preparation, the hope that was in Azimio, and the way it was deflated for Fresh Chebukati when he declared William Samoei Ruto as the president-elect, I remembered the pain that Raila Amolo Odinga had to persevere. Indeed, imagine campaigning vigorously, spending a lot of money, a lot of time, only for somebody to be declared the winner. And everybody knows that you are the winner. We cannot talk of democracy in this country without talking about the Odinga family. You remember, even in 1963, Jaramogi was supposed to be the president of the Republic of Kenya. Lakini akasema Uhuru na Kenyatta. Lazima Kenyatta ageachiliwa. You know, we cannot ignore history. That's the fact of the matter. And you see, because this is a family with clean hearts, they supported Kenyatta family. They said that Kenyatta must be released from detention. And for sure, Kenyatta was released. And when he named Jaramogi as his vice president, baada ya miaka michache, tuliona yale ambayo ilitokea. Betrayal of somebody who had supported you. It was so painful. Again, you remember, Mwai Kibaki also betrayed Raila Amolo Odinga after kusema Kibaki tosha nini. When it came to naming the cabinets, Kibaki named the cabinet from LDP wale ambao wakataja wale watu ambao walikuwa wanataka, sio wale majina ambayo walikuwa wamepewa na Raila Amolo Odinga. Raila Amolo Odinga, again in 2007, he put the interest of the nation first before his interest. And when I hear people saying that Raila ni mtu ambaye anapenda maandamano, ni mtu ambaye hapendi amani, I know these people don't know what they are doing. They don't know what they are saying. Nasema tu Mungu wasamehe, hajui kile ambacho wanasema. Do you think, ladies and gentlemen, if it was William Samoei Ruto who was rigged out in 2007, who was rigged out in 2017, and who was also rigged out in 2022, do you think this country could have known peace? What do you think William Samoei Ruto could have done if it is if he is the one who was rigged out? But you see, Raila has always put the interest of the nation first before his interest. Sometimes I find that Raila is restraining himself. He restrained himself too much wakati mwingine, kwa sababu unakumbuka baada ya uchaguzi wa 2022, people wanted him to go to State House, to some State House. In fact, kama agawabia tu twende State House, I think before William Samoei Ruto and his administration knew what was happening, people could have stormed State House. That is the truth of the matter. But he's for the love of the nation, for the love of our only country, our dear nation Kenya, Raila Amolo Odinga restrains himself. In fact, he restrains the people. Sometimes, that's why I'm saying it is very difficult to be Raila Amolo Odinga. Even Aida Odinga akisema tu jambo moja, wale watu kutoka serikali wanaweza kupiga bila kujali. You remember this issue of regulating the churches? Aida herself had talked about it even before she knew what was happening in Shakahola. Look at it. And again, what happened is that tuliona sasa watu wakianza kumlaumu. What many people don't know is that even the free primary education was an idea of LDP. That is the fact. That's the truth. And Kibaki agreed. Even the issue of the devolution. You cannot talk of devolution in this country without talking about Raila Amolo Odinga. You cannot talk about the current constitution of 2010 without mentioning the name of Raila Amolo Odinga. You cannot talk of Boma's draft, which was, I think, the best constitution that was rejected, without mentioning the name of Raila Amolo Odinga. This man has done a lot. This man has sacrificed so much for the country. And that's why I'm dedicating this video to the Raila's family. That is why I'm wishing them happy anniversary. To be in marriage for 50 years, ladies and gentlemen, is not an easy feat. To fight for this country, I don't know what would have happened. What would have happened, ladies and gentlemen, if I may ask you, if Raila was not opposing the current administration? If unafikiri bei ingekuwa wapi? Unafikiri mambo ingekuwa wapi? I believe most of the things that Raila have been saying, Kenya Kwanza wanachukua hapa na pale, and finally they end up maybe adapting some of these things. Again, in support of Raila and ODINGA, ladies and gentlemen, let's give this video 1,000 likes. Ladies and gentlemen, in support, in celebration with Raila and ODINGA, let us give this video 1,000 likes. I remain yours truly, guys. Come in the Choice Man Black Africa. Bye bye.